Coming up next is Jill Allen, and she's going to be bringing in a really fun cocktail, a juicy pear sake cocktail, which I think is really going to be fun. Just love that idea. And welcome, Jill.
Thank you. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Doing
Excellent,
good.
excellent.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
good
you
to
look
see you
lovely,
again,
and you
Michael.
got your tree lit and
I
everything.
do. I do. I love Christmas. I love everything about this fall going into the winter time of year. So I'm so excited to share with you today our Tillamook Makers 2016, our 4-year-old, which is getting very, very close to turning 5 years. And then I have it paired with a wonderful Oregon sake that's actually made and brewed right down a few hundred miles of Oregon coast here from Tillamook. It's actually in Forest Grove, which actually is probably it's a little bit closer than that. But what I want to share with you guys today is one of my favorite drinks that we've been making here during this festive time of year. Pears are also a produce in Oregon, and with it being also National Pear month last month, I thought it would be great to pair it with our 2016. Our Tillamook White Vintage 2016 has this flavor of unexpected zing with these caramel notes that are also very bright and sweet. So when you pair it with the pear, with its natural sugars and sweetness, it just has an overall presence of just a wonderful, crisp, bright, umami caramel note in your mouth that I really would love to share with you guys today. The cocktail that I put together today, I actually created a puree and I put it into my shaker. What I did is I took a very juicy large pear, cut it up into cubes, pureed it with about, I don't really measure anything, but probably 1 teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of Be Local honey. It's a wildflower honey that's also harvested here in Oregon. So what grows together goes together. Blend that up, put it in your shaker, and then you can add the following instructions, about 2 ounces of this wonderful momokawa, which is very crisp and has this tropical floral flavors, and shake it up with some ice. I think I probably have more than 2 ounces in here, but I prefer my winter drinks chilled. I think it's fun to get with friends by the fireplace or on your couch and get all cozied up and make a cocktail that's a little bit chilly, so reminiscent of being outside, but being inside and having a great time with your friends. So the sweetness of the local honey, the tropical floral notes of the momokawa with the pear puree, chilled, and then I top it with already a sweetened pear chip and just have it float on top, and it just looks very beautiful. Then when I have that paired with my 2016, just to elevate it for the holidays, I like to take another fresh juicy pear, slice it into a beautiful pear chip size, slice the 2016, and then also to drizzle a little bit of the Oregon honey on top. So it also makes a beautiful cheese board presentation with all your local ingredients, and then top it with some crushed walnuts. So it's also bringing in other flavors of fall. And so you have a very lovely one little biter that you can make for all of your guests or for yourself with your cocktail. And Michael, I think what's also very special about this is the makers that Tillamook produces has been created and stored away for many, many years to where it's developing these flavors over time, all from one same recipe. Our cheddars are made with one recipe here in Tillamook for the makers. And it's produced with this 2016 is produced with an FPC enzyme, so it's vegetarian friendly. And then just other simple ingredients of milk and salt, and culture. So we have this simple cheddar that develops into these wonderful, robust flavors over time, specifically with the caramel notes and that wonderful unexpected zing that really brightens up any little dish that you make with the product. So cheers to having a cocktail and a cheese bite with you, Michael. I'm really excited for you to try this as well.
That is fabulous. You know, sake has always been a friend, a favorite of mine. I remember the first time that I had it in a box at a bar because of the way they serve it. And it's always been something that I've wanted to do with as a cocktail. And I think that especially pears are one of my favorites. So that'll be really fun to be able to make that. And of course, you know, being able to have more of the Tillamook masters, you know, having more of these. I love it that you guys sent me a vertical. I have 4 years in a row now, and it just happened to work out that this morning I did a CBS session, and since I had this and I had a 2015, I thought it'd be fun. So you're in a session this morning with a little bit of cheddar and beer.
Excellent, Michael. And the flight, it's all the same recipe, but each year they start to evolve and change, whether it be the texture becoming a little bit more drier, a little bit more shatters, more of those wonderful tyrosine crystals that bring on that auditory crunch. And then just the different flavor developments, the different subtleties. Some will pop out stronger than others through the years. Our makers, we have them all the way up to 10 years this year. And so it's a wonderful product that you can experience different nuances from the time of year that the cheddar was produced.
Yeah, well, I have to say they're one of my favorites, and I can't wait to dig into them over the next couple of weeks. So thank you. Really appreciate it.
Cheers,
Lovely
Michael.
cocktail and lovely surroundings. So